Alright, man. We're gonna see what we got here. We just gonna go ahead and do a little react to this thing right here. So I guess this the OnlyFans girl saying I'm gonna do my best to, get through the video and we see what we got. So this girl says OnlyFans, she's an OnlyFans girl and she say it ruined her life.
What's up guys, it is Jada Moore. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be short and sweet because I don't want to talk about this subject for like too long. In my last video, I ranted about the truth towards making an OnlyFans. I watched that video multiple times through it, like I'm still going to upload it. I didn't really explain in that video why I felt.
I do want to say that she really just the average girl. You know what I'm saying? She ain't, she an average girl, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But what didn't happen, especially in America, in these first world countries, is these girls done been sold the dream that they bought into, which is they can have any and everything. And I don't just mean let's say the 8, 9s, and 10s. I'm not talking about those girls. I'm talking about every girl. We talking about 308-pound Lizzos as well. No disrespect to Shay, because she's extremely talented. And what I'm really getting at is that who did y'all really trust? That y'all bought the dream that just take your clothes off. I mean, as a woman, not even as a woman, just think about it as a human. Especially in the first world, what form of currency is that? Not even to say, because it truthfully is a form of currency. I apologize. That is one of the most valuable forms of currency. So why would you just expose it to the universe for the infinity of time? So let's see what she gonna say about this. But I just kind of stopped that to say that she a normal girl. She should appreciate life, and there ain't no such thing as a shortcut. You're gonna run into way more speed bumps than you will ever find shortcuts, and that's the honest God truth about life.
The need to fall back on OnlyFans and recreate an account. That whole video was a rant because I felt like I got judged by some judgmental Christians. Basically, just be easy on me while I'm transitioning. A year ago was completely different. My mindset a year ago is completely different.
Hey. Oh man, I'm not laughing at her. That's just like a tough. You see, really the funny thing is that these girls think that this is what she's experiencing, and we should be grateful for women like her, because yeah, she bumped her head, but it don't look like she too old. But she has a soul. She has a spirit. It seems like she has, or was perhaps maybe brought up with morals and values, and she got caught up in a little dream that was sold and realized that it was bullshit. And so why I really stopped it is because she said that basically she's in recovery, and that's not funny at all. But yeah. What do you girls expect? Y'all think it's just another day? Just go out there and take your clothes off and whore it up and it's all too good. No, it's not. It will leave you, it's going to leave you broken.
Different. I felt like that stuff was okay, and now that I'm transitioning, there's some times where I'm like fighting myself where I see certain comments, but I can't just change overnight. I think that video, because it was a rant,
she still got some hoe in her.
and I didn't really sit and plan out that video. It was just all
hoses
over the place. This video is just step by step what the negative things about OnlyFans, and honestly why you should never make an OnlyFans, like ever. I hope I didn't offend anybody. That video was just venting about me feeling judged, and I wanted to be open and vulnerable with you guys about my situation and what led me to thinking like that was the only option, and signing up and making a new OnlyFans account. For me, if I'm not getting judged, I'm not growing. That's how I feel. Like, if my man didn't judge me or certain people didn't judge my actions.
And you know what? I think that's a hell of a character trait to have, because especially here now in 2021 in these first world countries, how and where did everybody get so soft? But at the same time, all these people are living to the fullest extreme, you know. No disrespect, not to be judging people. However, you know, if you are living your life so far outside of the norm, for instance, this is why being an OnlyFans girl is such a big topic of discussion. For one, it's sex business for one, and for two, you know, a lot of these girls that are involved in that aspect of the business, or rather just OnlyFans, because it's so easy for them to get into. First of all, they're not making no real money, okay? And secondly, they're not, they're not disclosing that information to everyone in their family. Why? Because deep down inside, there is a level of shame. They're judging themselves to a point, and that's good. It's good to have that. It's good to have that self-discretion, because it's got to start with yourself. So perhaps maybe if you hear from someone else after you have to double check with yourself about it, then that's a second, and then rather that's a second opinion. Then when you get a third opinion, by the time you get to the third, that's really five, because you have your parents that really brought you up to first and foremost that you know better. So yeah, don't take me the wrong way, because don't take me the wrong way, I'm just an asshole, but it's definitely the best that we all move forward. Yeah, let's get to it. I ain't made it nowhere in this video.
Give me advice on ways I can change and better myself, I wouldn't be where I am today. So there's no.
Alright, my bad. So these other girls, that's the one thing that they don't want. They don't want nothing to do with shame, accountability, what she said, being judged or anything like that. We can see in today's world is just been summed up as if these are harsh words or harsh actions or something. But no, you need to be held accountable. We all need to be held accountable for our destructive actions.
Nothing wrong with people, stating their opinions and giving advice, but it should be like advice of like how to grow. There's sometimes where it's just hurtful comments made, like, oh, you can't call yourself a Christian if you're doing this and that, and that's why I felt the need to like hop on and kind of rant
she's supposed to be a
about
Christian
my
girl
situation and why I went backwards. Reasonings why you should never make an OnlyFans, honestly. Reason why it's a scam. If you're watching this video,
I never heard this
coming
before.
to this video just because you're curious and you don't know who I am or what I do. I remember years ago, one of my best friends, her name is Carol, and she is very
She still got the hand movement going on. She need to get the ratchet out of her.
And she gets all kinds of brand deals and all kinds of contracts, and she worked really, really hard on marketing herself. When we met with each other, we were like at the beginning stages of branding our business, and I remember her telling me,
look, the weave, the nails, and the hands, come on, man, just be regular. God damn, you say you're working on, alright, I'm tripping. You say you're working on transitioning, but them little things right there is them wretched attributes is always gonna be keeping you one foot in and one foot out. And not just saying you, but man, y'all need to let that go for real.
So many times she said, girl, you better brand yourself the right way. It might take a little longer and it might take a little more work, but it'll be much more worth it at the end of the day. I didn't listen to her. I saw the likes and I saw the followers like pouring in with all these guy followers, but I didn't really think anything of it. And I just saw the likes. Like, that's really all I cared about, was like, I'm getting likes and I'm getting followers super quick by doing this, and this is what works. Even took the easy way out when it came to making money. For a while, I definitely was 100% against making an OnlyFans. I was like, no, like, I'm already doing too much on Instagram. Like, things I'm posting, my booty all out. Like, I shouldn't make an OnlyFans. But a lot of people kept talking to me about it, like, oh, you can make this much money a month.
So that's how it started. You see, that's the soft, that's the dough. The dough was cracked open and shit, it smelled good up in there. I wanted to slide up in there to get me a plate. You see what I'm saying? I done got full and went to sleep and shit. By the time I woke up, it was raining, pouring, and thunderstorming inside the house. Like, man, hold up. So that's kind of like what she explaining, that she was already promiscuous as could be on the free social networks, you know. Like she said, her booty was out. I ain't gonna front. I like to see her booty, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, she kind of, you know, but, you know, because I really, I would like to see her booty because, you know, her face don't really make me ever want to run to my wallet to do nothing with her. Like going out to eat or buy her a bottle of water if she's thirsty. You know, her face doesn't really make me want to spend no money with her. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not no shade, but if we equate women with money, you see what I'm saying? Like, she's not no woman that, I don't know no woman that's gonna get me for my money, but I just don't look at women like that. You see what I'm saying? So I want to see the rest of what she's offering to make her think that men are going to financially support her just for what she posts on the internet. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of girls that are sixes and unders that think that, oh, just because they make an OnlyFans account with their booty out, that it's on and popping now.
I just kept hearing about it all the time, like, to make an OnlyFans. So finally, I did it. Like, within the first couple months, like, right when I made it, I was making 10 bands a month. Like I was making such easy, quick money. And I honestly started off by just basically posting the same things I was posting on Instagram. And this is why it is a scam. After a couple of months, you're going to lose subscribers because they're like only signing up because of the hype. OnlyFans has a reputation. That's the thing. When you hear of an OnlyFans, you're automatically, or even a private Snapchat, you're automatically thinking like there's porn, there's nudes, there's sex tapes all on this thing. They're really...
She right. I ain't never not one time logged in on there, so I don't know what it looked like, but then again, I've also heard, you know, some of these internet girls say that what's her name, Russell Simmons' daughter just started one, and she said that the only thing that she posts on her OnlyFans is what she posts on she just takes pictures off her Instagrams and put them onto her OnlyFans. So I've heard that before, but in my mind as a man, like, I'm thinking, like, for me to come off of four quarters, you got to be doing something extreme on the internet, and that is 1,000,000% dumb, because they got Pornhub, they got you know, porn on the internet. Like, why would you? They got pictures of women on the internet. Like, why would you pay?
Subscribing just to see the hype, right? They're trying to see if they can see your nudes, they're trying to see if they can see your sex tapes, all of that. But then when
let me run that back for y'all.
There's shit. That's the thing. When you hear of an OnlyFans, you're automatically, or even a private Snapchat, you're automatically thinking like there's porn, there's nudes, there's sex tapes all on this thing. They're really subscribing just to see the hype, right? They're trying to see if they can see your nudes, they're trying to see if they can see your sex tapes, all of that. But then when they see what you're actually posting on there, and if it doesn't reach like what they imagined and then what they want to see you doing, then they're gonna unsubscribe. Unless you are okay with being that girl and doing those things and making that a full-time job where you're basically going to be transitioning into a porn star. Number 2, people are going to steal your photos all day, every day. Even if you don't have a following, whoever subscribes to your account can take your pictures and screenshot and screen record whatever you do. It's not secured, it's not private, like anybody can take your stuff. The really hard.
So this is the internet that we're talking about here, right? So you mean to tell me that you wouldn't think that through before you get on the internet posting promiscuous content of yourself? You wouldn't think it through as far as it would be there for the rest of your life and beyond? That never came across your mind. Well, let's see. You said the first few months, so let's say you made 40K in 4 months. I mean, yeah, that's about a year's worth of money, but also because it's coming so fast and because you also came into that lifestyle so fast, let me guess, you blew that money, so now you have no future. Well, not you because you're recovering, but in general. So not you, not this girl. Yeah.
Thing to accept for me is that like anything I had posted on there is all over the internet. Like you can type in my
Yeah, that's what the internet is.
name and there's like the Reddit account that pops up, and it doesn't have everything, but it has a lot of stuff that I had posted on there, and it sucks. Because if I go and message them and say, can you take this all down out of the kindness of your heart because I've transitioned and I'm giving my life over to God and I don't want this stuff on the internet, I bet they don't give a crap about.
Alright. She's young. She's still young, it seems. She still got a little bit of youth in her. But are we seeing someone who is living her best to not accept this regret?
How I feel. So your stuff is on the internet for life and you have to be okay with that. If you have a little girl one day and you want your little girl never to do stuff like that, but they type in mommy's name and all that stuff pops up, what are you gonna do? Another thing about it is that people took my videos and my pictures that I had posted on there and they went and made a separate like account.
That's right, you got them hustlers out there.
Account.
And most women are not by any disrespect, because you got to understand that these women, the modern woman, is out of order. And that's not any disrespect or shade, but the modern women, or excuse me, traditional women, the female nature isn't necessarily a problem solver when it comes to the world. So, not to say that she isn't a problem solver, but when it comes to the general population of the world, yeah, these are the type of things that can happen because they don't think beyond the moment. They think in the moment, for the most part. Not every single woman, but typically general.
Planning to be me to make money off my selling my photos and my videos that I posted on there. And so even if I shut it all down, there's accounts that are frauding and pretending to be me to make money off of those photos and videos that I had made. 3, that is a hard reputation to break. Like, I don't know how many comments I get of like, you have OnlyFans, like, shut up, you got.
Alright, look, I am gonna say this, y'all. For her, for you, little mama. That goddamn weave is bothering me, man. Y'all need to stop it with these goddamn weave lace front things, man. Like, it don't look real. It it don't look real. It don't. Like, your edge up, man, get out of here.
OnlyFans, like, you're going to lose
That shit look
respect.
beat.
I didn't
That
have
shit
much
look
respect to
old. Look, if you
begin with
whipping it,
because I was, I picked the easy way out of posting my booty and all of that stuff all the time on Instagram. I didn't have a lot of respect because of just like reputation on YouTube and drama. Like, honestly, I didn't make a lot of smart choices for myself when it came to branding and marketing myself. Definitely learning to be very, very careful on myself of like who I choose to work with. Make sure that you have very high standards for yourself. If you're trying to be an influencer, you are a brand.
hold on, let me let that play.
So be very picky on who you work with and what you do. As I'm starting to rebrand myself, it's going to be very hard to break from that reputation. A lot of people are going to look at me and
Maybe I took it wrong, but she was saying have high standards when branding yourself. I don't want to say as a sex worker that you shouldn't have high standards, because to put it in perspective, you should just have high standards within the sex working industry, okay? But when it comes to normal people, standards, we don't look at you as if you have standards because you sell your body for money.
remember that I did OnlyFans and that I posted my booty all the time on the internet. Like, that's something I have to be strong in as I'm transitioning into, a different brand. If you decide to do OnlyFans, you are a brand. Whether you have any followers or not, you are still a brand. Like, you're your name. Like, you have to be very picky and have high standards of what you want people to know you as. So if you do that and you try to break free
All right, man. Hold on. Let me
from
see what
that,
she
there are
about to
people that are
say.
going to
I'm
remember
finna
and
wrap
keep
this
that over
up.
your head that you ever chose to make that decision in your life. 4, I only have 2 nails on my finger. You'll feel stuck in that income. For me, this is personally for me,
Yeah, I want to hear what she
is
did with her money.
that now that I'm rebranding myself and I'm trying to get away from OnlyFans and not do OnlyFans, I
So
see
she
like a
hasn't
huge
left.
drop in my income if I don't do OnlyFans, and I feel stuck sometimes that I have to continue to do OnlyFans in order to make any money. There's a lot of opportunities taken away from you. Like, if I want to go be an actress, how many people are gonna hire me? Yeah, so there's times where like it gets to me and I know it's the enemy, I know it's the devil, just saying like you might as well just continue doing that because you're gonna.
No, it's not the enemy, and it's not the devil. It's you with that wig on. All right. All right. Look, I'm over it, and I'm gonna sum it up to this. I don't even care what her 5th point is, but all in all, y'all see that she is at war with herself, and it's not just about being having sex with multiple partners and stuff like that. Look, you see what she done did to herself. Now, I'm kind of under the impression that she grew up in at least a decent household. I really am under the impression that she grew up with having a relationship with both of her parents, and it seems as if she absolutely bought into this lie that was sold to these women, and she bought into it. Once she got the product or the groceries home, she realized that it was spoiled. She realized all the milk was spoiled, all the dairy was spoiled, and then she realized that it wasn't a good purchase that she bought into, and that's speaking about her buying into the OnlyFans rhetoric. So it seems as if she came from a decent background. She bought into some buffoonery, and she regrets the choices that she made in that happening. So I just want you ladies to take this as an example. No disrespect, but she's a joke to me. I heard that she's talking about how much she's regretting it, but she's still doing it. Life is about choices and sacrifices. Always. This girl is unfit, and what you need is some. What you really need is some male guidance. These girls, they do things. They think that the church, they look. Whenever they realize that they didn't went too far in life, you hear them say it all the time. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go get. Well, I decided that I'm gonna go back to school, or I'm gonna go to the church, or me and my girls. Well, maybe the girls might not count for this one, but these ladies, they seem to always fall back to some sort of institution, as if that's gonna help them correct, as if they are not already institutionalized that made them make these buffoonery choices in the first place. So, ladies, 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 ladies. Look, if this girl right here would have stayed under the guidance of a man, I guarantee she's one of them. I'm an independent woman. You do you, sis. You got it, girl. I don't need no man. I don't need no nigga. I guarantee that that's what she is. You know, she wants a man that's gonna lay down and walk all over him forever. She don't want him to get up. She want to walk all on him. Period. That's it. Um, but she's beginning to realize some things as well. I didn't catch her age, but the point is don't be this girl. Don't be this girl. You know, her value is still she. You know what? I'm gonna say it like this. What they say, she an adjustable six. If she take that damn thing off her head, if she take that flow mat off her head, then she probably could, dress up to a shy eight. You see what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Well, she might, man. That damn flow mat on her head is really messing up her face. To be truthful, but and it depends on what her body look like. But and that's just as far as looks that I'm speaking on. But you know, man, you got to do better. Her value is out of there now because just like she said, all you got to do is Google her name. All you got to do is go look at her. You can deal with her and see. I just sat here and broke it down. Now I wish that I could find a rebuttal to find out about her backstory to see what type of upbringing that she came from because she ain't from no type of hood. But my bad, y'all. I ain't mean to go on for forever about this, but whatever, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.